Good morning, YouTube. So the healing intentions are set as per the usual for all of you folks. If you want them, decree them. Stand in your power and decree them for your highest and greatest good, only and always. So I've done a pretty good size spread here today. So I've got the table that I've filled with a spread, and then I came over here and I got some cards on the bar. And it's a pretty decent sized spread, you guys. And it's about Jason Shirka's message that he came out with. And I'm not even going to say what he came out with because they took his videos down, which ought to tell us quite a lot right there on YouTube. And so what I've done today is I've checked into the day that we call the 4th, in the month that we call October, in the year that we call 2023. And I've checked into the frequencies and the people behind the frequencies that are scheduled to run that day. And I've checked into Jason's message for the validity of it. And I've checked into the day of the 11th as well. So we got the 4th here. We got the 11th here. We got a little more message as to why this message is coming out. And then over here, I've checked into why some of these truthers are denouncing it and saying, oh, the good guys are in control. The good guys are in control. Don't worry about it. It's fake. It's for the sleepers. And then, and then over here, I got more of a story as to why they do this stuff. And then over here, I asked why YouTube took Jason's stuff down. And then over here, I asked, as the energy stands today, how is that looking? How is that looking? The outcome for the 4th, as far as the people that are working to stop this frequency from happening. And then I asked, what do they want us to focus on? And I'll tell you what they want us to focus on. The one card they left us with to focus on is that we see this journey ended. We see this frequency ended. They want us to really focus on that and do our job. There's a lot to this. The outcome is, as the energy stands today, it's looking pretty good that these highly spiritual people that are working together will end this nefarious frequency. I'm not going to give you this reading because I can't, you guys. I know someone said, Lorri, don't worry about YouTube. I know people that I follow people that say everything and anything and no one bothers them. I would think about that if I were you, because I'd be discerning, because I literally have been in trouble for almost everything. You know, they've taken down my videos. They've put advanced warnings on my videos. I don't know how many notices I get from them. You know, I get in trouble every time I turn around. I even had to color my cards. They got on me about my cards. Seriously, like, it's just ridiculous how YouTube treats me. So I can't say anything, but some people can say everything. That sends off bells and whistles to me. I would pay attention to that. I'd be discerning. I'm just saying. I don't know how they get away with it, and I can't get away with anything. And I have a pretty small channel here, and I don't know. I would think about that a little bit if I were you. But I did ask as to why Jason's stuff got taken down, and I got my answer. And so, no, I just don't dare to put this on. I will tell you that I get that it's valid. It's valid. The harm that they wanted to create that day, it's a valid message. And they wanted to do it with a frequency. We do have people looking out, trying to create great change here and transmute it. I looked into the 11th. Looks like if they have to walk away from this date, they are not going to be able to balance it out on the 11th either, and that will have been surrendered to, because we do have some really powerful people focusing on this, working to still it, to bring celebrations to the communities. But there's a whole story here, and I just can't give it to you. I just can't give it to you. not on YouTube. So it's lengthy. It's a 44-minute video that's going up on Rumble. So I will put the link in the description. Follow it over, but know that it is a valid warning, and it is being worked on. And if they can't do it on the 4th, it looks like the 11th will have to be surrendered to as the energy stands today, right? I looked into why some of these truthers would tell people to ignore it, and basically it's because these truthers are kind of sleeping themselves. They're so focused, they're so hyper focused on the basic gist and the beauty of this journey and the good guys being in control, that they're literally doing damage to themselves and possibly others by changing the information because they're sound asleep here. And it's no different, and I say it's sound asleep because it's really no different, only seeing that being so focused on, oh, the good guys are in control, the good guys are in control, the good guys are in control. It's no different than people being really hyper-focused and sound asleep, thinking the government's good, the government's good, the government's good. It's no different. So, we got a whole story there. This information has been brought to us fresh so that we the people can aid in ending this and healing it and, waking people up to it, spreading the word, right? So if we spread the word and people are awoken to the fact that these guys have this planned, then we'll be able to end this and heal it, right? And, it's for us to stand in our power and be smart and be discerning. It's not, a warning like that isn't meant to be scary. It's meant to be empowering. So you spread the word, because the more people that know, the more people don't consent. And there is karmic law, and these people do have these particular religious beliefs where they have to tell you what they're up to, and then they can be tricky about it if they want to, but they basically trick people into consenting. So if you choose to just ignore the warning as though it's not real, that's tricking you into consenting. And if you choose to tune in because you're really excited because you know that bad things happen in the world, and finally there's going to be I'm not even going to say it, oops. There's going to be this system that goes off that will help warn people, and you want to make sure your system works because bad things have been happening in the world, and you tune in and this nefarious stuff gets done to you, well, then you've consented. So when we hear a warning, it's not to scare us, it's to empower us. So now we can make the choice to spread the word, and that way more and more people know about it, and more people can not consent, and we can make the choice to stand in our power and start seeing it stopped and use our magic to see it stopped. And we can make the choice to stand in our power and start sending successful mission energy to the people that are working to stop this frequency from happening, right? And then we can stand in our power and we can unplug and turn off all of our devices that day so that frequency doesn't get to us. I mean, it's not meant to be fearful. It's meant to empower you. So there's this whole reading here. And I'm going to put the link in the description because there's no way in hell I'm going to put this on YouTube because they're taking down Jason's messages. I will get in a boatload of trouble for this one. So I'm going to just date this. I'm not sure even how I'm going to title this. But I'm going to put the link in the description, and you can go over to Rumble and you can watch the full video. And I know that there are some of you who just can't do that, you say. And so that's why I tried to give you the basic rundown. So stand in your power. Say, no, I don't consent to that. I don't consent to these people using these frequencies on me, my loved ones, in my town, in my county, in my state, in my country. I do not consent, right? Start using your magic to see these frequencies turned into love, because love heals all. So bright white light, love. See the frequencies turned into love. Love heals all. See it, see the bad, see the black, turn to love, okay? And start sending these people that are looking out and trying to create great change here as far as these intentions go. Start sending them successful mission energy. Send them the energy of joy and love and success, and see them being able to do this easily. Stand in your power, do that, right? And then stand in your power and turn off your devices. So do our parts as good humans in the Great Awakening, and know that that's what they want us to focus on. They want us to focus on the last card. What do you guys want us to focus on? They want us to focus on ending this. They want us to do our part. And as the energy stands right now, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty darn good. So keep sharing, keep waking people up, keep sharing it. The more of us that are woken up to the plot, the more of us that can not consent, the more of us that can stand in our power and say no, and stand in our power and use our thoughts, words, and intentions to stop this and stomp it out, and to send our magic to the people that are the highly spiritual people that are working together to stop this negative frequency. We can send successful mission energy to them, right? So stand in our power and then just turn off our devices if we haven't heard that it's taken care of. And maybe you just want to turn off your devices even if you've heard that it has, because it's not going to hurt to do that. It doesn't hurt to do that. It doesn't hurt to heed a warning. So anyways, yeah, full reading over there on Rumble. Sorry, guys. Just don't dare to put it up here on YouTube. So know that I'm sending you much love and many, many blessings. And yeah, I'll put the link in there for you for the full reading. All right, you guys, take care.